Everything has its conclusion. Similar to how winter gradually recedes and gives way to the vibrant hues of spring, our time here must also draw to a close, making room for new beginnings. Over the course of 2 full months, we've traversed the Baja Peninsula, encountering a markedly distinct journey compared to the previous winter. As we set our sights northward, there's a subtle blend of nostalgia and anticipation for what lies ahead, tinged with the bittersweet essence of departure. We are accompanied today by our friends Zach and Fiorella, whom we encountered earlier near La Paz. Their journey took an unexpected turn due to a severe vehicle malfunction, hastening their departure. This chance encounter on the road underscores the unpredictability of nomadic life and the significance of seizing opportunities to reunite with familiar faces. In this transient lifestyle, the timing and locations of such encounters are inherently uncertain, making each moment shared with loved ones all the more precious. Thus, we find ourselves exploring a region of the peninsula blessed with a microclimate that brings sporadic rainfall throughout the winter months. Consequently, this area pulsates with vitality imbued with a sense of vibrancy and life. As we awaken, we are greeted by the serene desert landscape adorned with vivid hues, complemented by the soft melody of birdsong drifting on a gentle breeze. Despite this tranquil scene, a fierce wind lashes the Pacific coast nearby. Despite being shielded by a formidable mountain range, we find ourselves caught in a whirlwind of alternating overcast skies and bursts of sunlight throughout the day. As the day unfolds, we seize fleeting moments of sunshine and tranquility, savoring each precious sliver. However, as a new day comes, it's time for our friends to embark on their journey towards the border. Regrettably, I'm suffering a sudden bout of nausea, rendering me incapacitated and confined to a fetal position on the ground, watching helplessly as our friends bid their farewells and depart. Both of us are still grappling with fatigue, lingering remnants of the sickness we battled just a week earlier. Recognizing the need for rest and rejuvenation, we decide to extend our stay in this tranquil desert haven for another day.
Is anybody home?
Embracing the healing power of nature, we allow the calming energy of the desert to seep into our weary bodies.
How pretty it is. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Prettiest thing.
By the time we bid farewell and prepare for the final stretch back to the border, we depart feeling refreshed, invigorated, and ready to conquer the remaining miles ahead. We are somewhat familiar with this region. Last winter we wandered down the northern entrance to this trail to make camp for the night. With impending rain, we chose not to complete the trail, but now that we're in the clear, we've chosen to collect a few more Baja miles. This trail seems to be mostly used by side-by-sides, so it is heavily rutted, full of whoops, and exposed rock. Perfect for a final Baja backroads off-road crescendo. Our progress along this trail is slow and methodical. As far as terrain goes, it's technical but not overly challenging, and old Betty plods along without much trouble. I find it intriguing to compare our journeys from last year to this year. The degree of comfort we've achieved in venturing into remote regions is notably higher now compared to before. This increased comfort level will undoubtedly benefit us when we turn our attention towards exploring Canada's northern territories and Alaska, and later embark on adventures in Central and South America. Our experiences have equipped us with the resilience and adaptability needed for such ambitious expeditions, paving the way for exciting new adventures ahead.
Today on Cactus Watch, we have found this behemoth. Look at that behemoth! That, folks, right there is one large cactus. Oh yeah!
It's so colorful!
Sanita.
Admittedly, by this point during our stay in Baja, we're content with the number of gravel miles we put under our tires. The van is rattling and creaking like only a vehicle that has endured Baja's particular brand of abuse would, and although the trail is challenging in a fun way, I'm eager to air up and get back on pavement.
Back to Max 1! Pew, 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 pew.
Got it.
Or
Inflating the tires.
A short highway drive, and we were back on sand, this time in search of a final beach to stay for a night or two.
Leftover soup.
leftover soup?
Leftover green soup.
Tell me about this creation of yours.
It's like a vegetable and chickpea soup with spinach and cilantro that I just blended up.
Just blended it out? Just like that?
Just like that.
You made some
Grilled cheese sandwiches
grilled cheese sandwiches?
to go with it.
Grilled cheese sandwiches and green soup. It looks delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
It wouldn't be our final days in Mexico without a final ocean dip in the Sea of Cortez. Before departing, we had a few final tasks to attend to, primarily focused on restoring the van to its pristine condition by removing all traces of sea salt, desert dust, and mangrove mud. Additionally, Meg prioritized spending precious moments cuddling with the local four-legged residents, cherishing each interaction before our departure. Lastly, a quick stop off at San Felipe Brewing to let our Canadian friends Dennis and Kristen catch up.
It's good.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
Refreshing. Crisp.
Delicious. Craft beer in Mexico. Here it is then.
Yes. Hey Eddie, you're heading to the van.
I'm excited.
Why'd you get your burger before me? Are you prettier or something?
Much. Much.
After refueling on burgers and beer, we were all driving into the sunset, our final evening in Baja.
Aren't you spoiled?
Those Canadian hoser friends of ours brought us steak tacos this morning. Holy heck, eh? Hi, Ed. You're a cutie, aren't you? Do you want some steak tacos too? Yes.
All right, let's go back to the United States.
A lot of gringos come down here for dental work.
Yeah.
Better get on it.
Our crossing, considering it was during Semana Santa and on a weekend, only took us about 10 minutes. A new record for sure. Then, we were thrust back into the modern America. Another world, divided from its neighbor by an imaginary line in the sand and a large steel wall.
Pull over so you guys can get ahead here.
Oh my gosh, that is a friggin' speed bump right
Before long, we were back on the gravel in search of a place to rest for the night. The first of many camp spots to come, the first day on our trip through the US and Canada towards the great white north.
Well, it's a gloomy evening, but we've got delicious food.
Salad. Chicken salad.
Put some of that salad in your gut. So healthy. Amazing, revolutionary, incredible. What does it taste like?
Mmm.
It tastes like mmm. You heard it here first, folks. It tastes like mmm.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. We're back here in the United States, in Arizona, and in this kind of interim period of 3.5 weeks, we're going to be traveling back up to Canada.
From there, we will start the next big leg of our journey, which is taking us all the way up to northern Canada and Alaska for the summer. Yeah, we're just kind of figuring out how to switch gears right now. After 2 months in Baja, it feels very different being back here in the United States. And we don't really know exactly where we're going. I know that we're going to be exploring some of Nevada, Oregon, and Washington as we travel north and visiting with friends on the way. What adventures that will bring, we don't know. But stay tuned. It's going to be good. As always, I want to say thank you to all of you who have chosen to follow along on this journey of ours. Thank you for supporting us, and to all of those new subscribers, thank you for hitting that button and deciding to come on the journey. So until the next one, remember to keep on roaming. Peace.